This is Will Overton with FresnoBee.com. We're here with Jeff and Clark. We met these gentlemen about a month ago, the day the ruling came down. It is now the big day, June 17th, the day that same-sex couples are allowed to get married in the state of California. And Fresno County's clerk's office is opening the doors. And you guys are back. Talk to me about what you're doing here today.
Fantastic. It's good to see California back in its rightful place at the forefront of civil rights, and we waited a long time for this. It's been well worth the wait, and we're excited. This is a big step forward, and we're glad to be here for you.
My words. Exactly. Well, like Jeff said, again, the state of California is in the forefront of civil rights. I wanted to just cite the previous case of Perez versus Sharp, where the California Supreme Court said it was unconstitutional to ban interracial marriages, and that was in 1948, but it took the United States Supreme Court 16 years later to finally come out with the Civil Rights Act of 1964. So again, I think the state of California is, in the forefront, supporting civil rights, and
where it should be.
Where it should be.
We're excited.
Now, 30 days ago, you guys showed up 30 minutes after the ruling came down, hoping to knock this out.
Right.
What were you told? We didn't get a follow-up.
We were told essentially that no, they wouldn't give us an application. There was a bit of stalling, and they said we need to check with our people with legal counsel. And we hung out for 10 or 15 minutes, and they came back and said, no, we're not going to give you an application. We said, if, you need to rip it up, that's fine, but we'd like to at least today be able to get an application. They refused.
Well, what I thought was interesting is they immediately took a very defensive approach. They said, you may have to forfeit your domestic partner registration. We just don't see this happening. We're probably going to have to wait until the entire appeal process in November. I mean, the exact opposite from the mayors of LA or San Francisco, expressed elation and joy. They were very defensive and negative. They didn't say congratulations. It was a real different tone. Which is another example of, life here in
conservative Central California.
If that's the case, what made you guys stick around to get married here as opposed to taking a day to go up to San Francisco or LA?
This is where we're in the middle of an adoption. We have a baby, and we have my grandparents here. Like most folks, we have extended family. We have deep roots, and so we are making the best of a situation that is not ideal. And again, in a place like Fresno, you do need people to stand up and say it's time for this to pass, and we're glad to be here for that.
Yes, exactly.
Well, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.